Welcome everyone to my plan with me for this week. This is my functional planning. I'm first going to start out by placing down some washi. I have this gold washi. I thought it would be really cute for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm just going to go ahead and place this down and get started. If you saw my types of planners video, I talked about functional planning versus decorative planning, and this is going to be my functional planning. And what I mean by that is it's pretty much my lists. So I like, to have lists, and this is going to be my lists. And this is what I'm going to use for that. And then I have a happy planner that I'm going to use for my decorative planning. And I will be posting a video on that shortly to come as well. And this isn't perfect. It's kind of foily, so this is a little different. But I don't mind, I guess, that it's not exactly, there we go. And this is kind of that cheap one, right? Where it's got the paper on the backing. But it's not that big a deal. So there's that washi. And then on top of that, I have these little shamrocks. And I'm going to go ahead and add these shamrocks to the top of this. And for those of you who may know or may not, I am of Irish descent on my father's side, so much so that I even have a tattoo of a shamrock on my ankle. There we go. I'm going to do this in a few kind of different. So instead of posting two separate videos, I'm actually only going to post one video. The first part of this will be me laying down the framework and the icons and the stickers. And then as the video continues, you'll actually get to continue to watch me put all of the penmanship down and actually write everything in. So if you like that kind of video, stay tuned, and keep watching towards the end, and it will continue on with me writing everything out. The next thing I'm going to do is actually separate out some boxes here for the little areas that I want to focus on this week. And I'm going to use a Pilot 0.38 pen for this. I'm just going to line this up and draw some boxes. You have to be careful with these because they will smear. And I might or might not do it over there. Now we're going to move on to some stickers. This is out of the Happy Planner Brights. And I wanted to go with a rainbow and shamrock theme for this week. So I'm going to take these strips and I'm just going to lay these across to separate out the days. And I like using gift cards. It's something I always have with me. It's going to leave a little space, so we'll do it like that. There we go. Uh-oh. I put these on this repositionable, so they may not be as sticky as they were before. So if that comes up again, I can just use a little bit of glue and put it back down. But I'm just gonna place this all the way across. This is the Happy Memory Keeping Dates and Holidays book, the one that has Carve a Pumpkin on it. With this cute little rainbow. It is actually raining this week, which works out pretty good. So for the weekend, I will place that on there. And then I will get into my icons and setup for this week. So on Monday, I need to make sure I pay the bills because I got paid and I haven't paid them yet. So pay bills. And then I have lots of laundry that I want to take care of this week. So I'm going to start us out with some laundry. And then, of course, Saturday being St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to place down a St. Patrick's Day sticker. And that is out of the Mom Life. And for this side, I'm going to do my weather. These icons all came out of the journaling, Happy Planner journaling. So I'm just going to place these down. I need to go shopping on Saturday or Sunday, it doesn't matter which day. This is out of the Recollections kit, so that my mom got me. And I like them because they're pretty little. So I'm going to go ahead and use this purple to bring in some color for some shopping. And then I need to do lots of cleaning this week. I have a meeting next week that's an all-week meeting. So I definitely need to get some cleaning done. This is also out of that same kit. And I think I will kind of just put that here. There we go. Actually, I think I want to move this one too. I want my icons to be over here. All right. And as far as decoration goes, that's really all I'm going to do for such a small spread, you know, because it is pretty small. So the rest of this is going to be me actually putting in what I want to get done this week. And I have a few different pens that I like to use. I like to use micron pens. I happen to have one in green, so I pulled that one out. It's in 0.2. And then I have just my regular microns. This one's 0.3. And then I have my Hobonichi pen, which I do love. I do love this Hobonichi pen. And then, of course, I also have my G2. So those are the pens that I have a tendency to use the most of because they're just kind of my go-to. All right, so now we get into, like I said, putting everything down. So for laundry, I have lots of laundry to do. The way that I want to make sure I get certain things done this week because, like I said, I have to go out of town for work. So that means that hubby gets to take care of the baby and everything that goes with that. So you can imagine how that's going to go. So for laundry, I just need to write out a list. I think we'll just go ahead and use 0.2. No, that's a little skinny. We'll go ahead and use 0.3. So for laundry, I need to get his laundry done. I need to get my little girl's laundry done. I need to get towels. And then I also need to get my laundry done. So those are all the laundries that I need to get done. I'll go ahead and frame that in. Leave enough space for a checkbox. laundry done. So I need to get towels, my laundry, and her laundry done. All right. I also need to make sure that I get the dishes done, because I was lazy over the weekend, didn't get them done. I need to fold Annabelle's clothes. And then I also, it's her bath day, so I have to put in a reminder that it is also her bath. I'm just gonna put little check boxes here. Okay. And then on Tuesday, I have a plan to do towels and her clothes on Tuesday and get them folded and put up. I need to continue with the dishes, but I also need to do some additional cleaning. So I need to dust. And then I want to mop the living room and dining room after she goes to bed. It's about the only time I can get that done is when she's sleeping. And then laundry. And then on Wednesday, I want to get my laundry done. And then I need to clean up the dining room, table, make sure that everything is put up. You know how that goes. I also need to tackle the kitchen counters. And my handwriting is not beautiful by any means, but it's me. So as long as I can read it, it's all good. And then I also want to make sure that all of my stuff is completely put away. And then on Thursday, I have the rest of the laundry that I need to get done, but then I want to clean the stove and the microwave. And then I also want to clean the love seat. So how many of you have that one spot in your house where you kind of dump things? Or our love seat is right next to our door. And so for me, it ends up being the love seat. Like I just kind of pile stuff on it when I walk in the door. So I need to make sure that all of those items are picked up and put up and in their locations. And then I also wanted to sort Annabelle's toys that are in the living room. I have bins, but I don't know that all of them got back into the correct bins over the weekend. And then on Friday, I don't really have anything as far as like plan-wise that I need to get done for the house. But I know for shopping, I'm going to need 2 shirts. And I also need to get me some additional socks. And then we are going to be out of coffee. And I'm also going to do a tracker. This is the journaling. And this tracker, don't have a heart attack, but this is no coffee before 9 a.m. I'm going to try that this week. All right, so that looks pretty good. Saturday and Sunday are pretty open, except for Sunday. I have to pack. So I need to make sure that all of my items get packed and ready to go for my trip on Monday. And then I just need to do the weather. So for the weather, I think I'm going to use, we'll do, what is that one? 2.35. So Monday's high is 46. As far as other things that I plan on doing for the week, I want to do some recording. So I want to do some filming. And I want to, on Wednesday, I get some of my items in for my memory planning. So I want to film my memory keeping in my happy planner. And then I also, because I'm not going to be here next week, in order to get these up for you guys on Friday, I want to film 3 videos and get those up for you by next Monday. So I'm going to film the functional planning, which is this one. I'm going to film decorative planning, which is in my happy planner. And then I'm also probably on Saturday going to film my memory keeping. And hopefully all of the items that I have ordered will be here by then. All right, so that is how my week is going to look. Pretty, simple, and it's mainly just stuff that I have to get done before I leave. So thank you for watching and staying tuned. And for those of you who missed these, I really appreciate you sticking around. And I'm going to add one more little sticker up here. Here we go. All right, so that is how the week turned out. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all in a couple days when I post the next video.